We are the Soul Brothers, and you know this.
Yep.
But we're back up in it for you guys with a performance review. This is the performance review of the Kobe 11 EM by Nike.
Yep.
And it is very reminiscent of the Kobe 9 EM.
Kobe 9.
Which was an amazing shoe, one of my favorites for a long time. So this is my pair. Sammy didn't cop these, so let me hop in on this. Okay, so there's the traction pattern. Here's the deal. We copped the 11s, which are the Elites, the original. They came out first, obviously. They had a translucent outsole, translucent rubber outsole, and the traction was super sporadic. You know, on a clean court, you probably get some good grip, but when it's dusty, man, it's bad.
Very inconsistent.
Picking up a ton of dust.
Yep.
And a lot of you guys were saying you guys had the same problem. So I was super interested to know if it was the rubber they were using or if it was the traction pattern. It is not the traction pattern.
It is the rubber.
It's the rubber, because this rubber is amazing. The traction in this is incredible. Right up there with the Kobe 9. Really solid. I wasn't doing any wiping. Mm-hmm. This wasn't picking up any dust for me, and our court is pretty dusty right now.
Very dusty.
So I was super impressed with these. Really squeaky too. And so this traction pattern is actually really good. You just need to have a good rubber on it. So definitely do not go with any translucent in this model.
And the rubber is hard, so you could probably play with these outdoors.
Definitely.
And I was playing my KD8 Elites while he was playing with these, and I was slipping a little bit, and I had to wipe a lot. So that means dust doesn't really get attracted that much to it.
Yeah.
No?
Okay, moving on to the midsole. It is a drop-in midsole, full-length lunar line. And in the Kobe 11 Elite, what they have in the heel is a zoom unit.
A big-ass zoom unit.
But here, they took that away and they put this kind of Phylon EVA, just a little firmer of a foam there. And it's chill. I definitely would have preferred the big-ass zoom unit in the back. That was nice.
But then this is thicker though in the Forefoot.
Yep.
So it's not too bad. It's just a lunar line, you know.
Yeah. If you know the Kobe 9, for sure it's like that. Yeah. You know, it's not too bad. I wasn't really mad. It fits well kind of with the shoe actually. And so I wasn't that mad at it. Lunar lawn is kind of annoying to me sometimes. It gets dense and dead pretty quickly. But I wasn't that mad at it. The response is really good. Impact protection is decent. Bounce, there's really no bounce there. Lunar lawn is actually pretty mushy to me. That's my opinion. But so moving on to the upper. Now this is where it gets the EM name. This is engineered mesh, full engineered mesh upper, and they overlaid it a bunch with this 3M, which is cool.
It looks really dope.
Yeah. and but it's what, this TPU coated
Yes,
EM?
it's TPU coated EM, and it's to reinforce it. And so that's basically like the top layer, and then on the bottom is more of like a neoprene kind of material. It's super soft and plush, and it's basically like a tech fit booty from Adidas, and it feels really nice, right?
Really nice. I love kind of one booty uppers that are made out of like a neoprene-ish material. Snug right on your foot. I love it. The Kobe 9 EM. I'm obviously not talking about the 10 too much because this is obviously way more like the 9, this silhouette in general. So the Kobe 9 EM has like more of a full tongue, and it was nice. It's great, but sliding into this is nice.
Yeah.
It is so nice. I loved it. It's even better than the 9 to me, which is cool. Laces are really good too. I want to talk about the laces real quick, because in the 9 EM, my laces were coming untied like crazy.
Even after you double knot.
Yeah, even after I would double knot, they would come off. But these seem to be a little better, which is cool. You do have full length fly wire. These two you can see. These 3 eyelets or 4 eyelets you can't see, but it is underneath there, locking you down. And that'll bring us into lockdown, which is really, really good in this shoe.
Yep, no heel slippage.
None. In most Kobe models, the lockdown is really, really good. And this is no different. Lockdown is solid. Forefoot is excellent. No heel slippage whatsoever. Now moving on to fit. Fit is incredible. Awesome fit. It does, I would say, I have a really narrow foot and it fits me perfect. So if you have a wide foot, it might be a little narrow for you. I don't know. I don't have a wide foot, but I'm just letting you know how it feels for me. But with this one booty upper, it just helps the fit so much. And it just kind of wraps around your foot.
Yep.
All right, moving on to support. Where there is support, meaning where there is upper, because this is a low, it's really good. It's a good soft material, but it's pretty strong. You can't really stretch it too much.
Yep.
Which is cool. So when you're doing hard crosses and stuff, you're not really sliding out of the footbed too much at all, really.
There was a few of you guys asking us if a low would give you good ankle support. So I was like, dude,
what's wrong with you? Dog?
Like, why would you ask that? Like, maybe you're trolling, but it didn't seem like it was
trolling.
It didn't seem like a troll though. It
you
seemed
know
like
what?
he was serious.
Those are the best trolls.
No,
you
that
really
doesn't
don't
make any
know
sense.
if they're trolling or not.
All right, okay.
So good on you guys. Hey, I'm not mad.
The ankle support is amazing.
It's phenomenal. Yeah. Best ankle support I think I've ever had.
Yep.
But I wear an ankle brace, so I wear that in any shoe. But so moving on, we're gonna touch on ventilation real quick. Ventilation was actually really good. My foot felt really cool. As you can see, this mesh material is kind of like the old school jerseys.
Yep.
Right. So there's holes everywhere, and you can literally see right through it. Underneath is that neoprene. One booty, but still breathability was great.
Yep.
So durability seems like a really durable shoe. Of course, I haven't had this forever, but there is a ton of overlay in the high wear areas, which will help. That rubber on the outside is really strong, so outdoor use would probably definitely be good. So it's a pretty durable shoe. Moving on to aesthetics.
Ready to sexy.
Sammy thinks it's sexy time. I like the silhouette. I hate the colorway.
Dude, the colorway is dope.
I'm not trying to hate on Lower Merion. That's what this colorway is, but I'm not a fan.
No. Nike, what you guys have to do if you're watching this video is just make an all black shoe, and then Don will for sure
black me out.
The freaking shoe.
Black it out for your boy.
Know what I'm saying?
Or put these up on ID. I'll black them out myself.
He just, whatever colorway I like, he doesn't like.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, aesthetics, it looks really dope.
Yeah.
I like how it looks. And you can also rock these casually. It looks cool too.
Yeah, for sure. You can even wear them to a wedding if you wanted also.
Exactly.
So now, wrapping things up here, it's a solid shoe.
Yeah.
I love playing in this shoe. And I don't really like lows at all, but the shoe feels so sleek, so minimal, so light. You just feel super quick and light on your feet. Awesome shoe for a guard, especially a point, I would say.
I wish this was higher though.
Yeah, I wish they would do a high like they did on the 9s.
No, not a
the
high,
10s.
a mid.
Oh, a mid.
I like mid.
Right.
But anyways, so how much is it? 160?
It's 160.
So it's kind of expensive.
It's a little overpriced.
Yeah.
For sure. But, It's a really good performer.
Just wait 2 years.
Yeah.
Just like the Kobe 9s,
And
it'll
go
be
to
like
outlets.
$60.
Yeah, you find it at the outlets for $60 for sure.
Exactly.
But this is a solid shoe, and it's also a really good, even just like trainer / gym shoe.
Yeah, very
if you
comfortable.
have $160 to drop on a gym shoe. But yeah, it's definitely a little overpriced, but it's a really, really solid shoe. There are better shoes that you could probably get for cheaper. And if you like lows, this is definitely a good option.
So then, if you could change anything, what would you change? So we're gonna do this segment at the end now. So if you could change anything about the shoe, what would you change?
I would leave the zoom unit in the heel.
No, you have to. What about full length?
Well, I mean, that's a bit much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I would like that, but that would raise the price quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard for them to do that. I don't think it would have been that hard for them to just leave the same midsole and just leave some zoom in the heel.
So,
and that'll give you a ton of support in the forefoot, but a little cushion in the heel.
Uh-huh.
I would have done that for sure.
So that's the only thing you would change?
Add that in this fucking bullshit colorway.
All right. So, yeah. So he's only changing one thing, which means his shoe is solid.
Yes.
And he really enjoyed it, you know? So, yeah. That's our review of the Kobe 11 EM. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check us out on Instagram and Snapchat and fucking MySpace and Hotmail and whatnot.
Hit Sammy up on Tinder.
On Tinder, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tinder. And Don is on Grindr.
Always, man. You always find me on Grindr.
Exactly. So, yeah. So, thanks for watching.
My name is Don.
And my name is Sammy Lee.
We are the Soul Brothers. We're out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Peace.